sorry if they're from a different tenant.
Is it the same
Entirely
blue?
clear, but it's not the same blue.
Okay.
But it's very similar. It's only like, it's maybe shifted over by 6 feet.
Are there any particular moments?
Those ones are much shorter, so.
But are there particular?
Well, what I was going to suggest, and I will send it to them as well, but that, you know, we might send a timeline of some sort to the court and say, you know, we think you should be watching at, you know, minute 47, because we think this is what happens, and you can see if you agree. As I said, to me, there's a number of discrete things that happen. There's a couple of times the governor makes statements, then there's Sergeant Walsh makes a statement, there's the approach by Sergeant DeLuca to Mr. Staples and Mexican Ms. Brunel. Then there's the return where Mr. Staples and Ms. Brunel are arrested by Sergeant DeLuca and Sergeant Rico. And then there's a bunch of things that happens later. And I agree with my co-counsel here that there is, on a later disc, at least a couple of people are covered. Not, I mean, on the later disc, but the later part of it is a little bit later than I think what's covered in what was submitted, at least originally.
If we can establish a timeline by which the state can make its designation, serve it on us, we'll just need a brief period of time for possible response, and then it'll all be before.
And likewise, you'll submit to them
Absolutely.
any other moments
Yeah.
on those other three that you want me to focus on, or anything that you want on any of them that you want me to focus on.
Sure.
Okay, so why don't we say, can you get that to me within 10 days?
I think so, yes.
I know it's summer and people are on vacation, does that work for everybody?
We can certainly have ours ready.
Okay, if you could just prepare yours, then everybody will have 10 days to respond to whatever is there.
That brings us up to like August 10th or so.
August 9th. So August, let's say August, by August 10th, everybody gets me everything that they need. Since I have everything here with calendars, I haven't made any decisions, there's a lot I need to review and I have looked at videos. If I deny the business, is the expectation that the trials are together or separated?
Separate.
Right now, I would expect that Mr. Staples wants to go piece on.
Everybody else, I've talked to them and they want separate as well, as far as I understand it.
I can't rely on that, polling. I need to speak with the clients. And it may very well be that just as we have a change in circumstance today with regard to this poll, the court may not have a change in circumstance with regard to some of the events, or at least some of the charges. So that will affect their decision making.
So I think what makes the most sense is if I review expectation of order, because I could deny all of them, I could grant all of them, I could deny a few of them, I could grant some of them. Why don't we say that, if any of the cases are proceeding, other than, Mr. Jacob, because he's now on a separate track almost, we will have a status conference scheduled so that we can just make the determination at that point in time if anybody's.
Does later in August make sense to the board?
Well, if I'm not getting everything until the 10th, my decision may not be done.
Oh, but you want to
in that
do your
time.
decision before we schedule.
Yes,
Okay.
because if I dismiss everything, then we don't need to schedule anything.
Well, yeah.
We'll still have the resisting arrest charge.
But you do
Oh,
have
right,
those,
sure.
you do have those too.
So why don't we put one status conference on the docket, just since I have everything in the calendar here. Let's look at September. Do you want that to be a telephonic, or do you want to be in person for the status conference? Or we can do it mixed?
And so you know what we do with the talks, like the joint virtual laws.
Okay.
And I believe some of the others would like to be here.
I'm wondering if WebEx would be better for volume, so that they can hear better.
Like I
the talks.
suggested.
If we did a WebEx, they would be able to see and hear. I think the audio is better on the WebEx
You
than
have
on our
that
phones.
capability,
We
I
do.
agree.
So why don't we do that? We'll schedule it for, we can have it in person with the WebEx. So if people want to come, they can be here, and then anybody who's calling can.
What, August or September?
September.
September 1st, September 1st. Yeah, the more the merrier.
So, Mr. Staples, right now, I don't have any motions on your cases.
Right.
Would you like her just to be scheduled for trial at this point?
Well, I have an issue with them sneaking in that arraignment there where I didn't get to object to anything, and because they were still supposedly claiming to be representing me. So I'd like to be rearranged on that separately, because I have this here which showed that I showed up to the original arraignment and they said charges not filed, and I left, and I have witnesses. And then they slid it in and changed. They also changed the wording of it, but it was the same exact instance in the same sentence. They just took a different part of the sentence that I said.
Okay, well, the arraignment is to officially advise you of what the charges are that are before the court. So whatever.
And I should have had them before that.
All right.
Correct? Isn't there a time limit when I'm supposed to get the charges before the arraignment? No? Because I was at this arraignment. I was at that arraignment. They were not. So it should be dismissed, or they need to rearrest me on new charges. And I was never rearrested on this fuck around and find out charge.
All right, so what, would you like me to schedule it, or we'll just do the arraignment?
Have them arrest me. I mean, right? Schedule the arraignment, whatever you got to do. Yeah, schedule the arraignment.
Okay.
Dismiss it because this is a due process violation. That's what I'm asking for. Schedule another third arraignment for another charge that I was here for to begin with. You guys are.
Hearing is still going on.
Yeah. Need an oxygen tank, bro?
He's going to ask you what you want to do regarding this case too. And tell her you want to review your options regarding a motion. And you'll be able to report to her where you want to go the next time.
All right.
At least all your options open.
All right.
So, Mr. Staples, we can schedule that arraignment for August 5th at 8:15.
August 5th.
We're going to give you a hearing notice, so you'll have it.
All right, thank you. And yeah, because they weren't even sending stuff to my house or anything, acting like they didn't have my address when they were. And I would like to be able to review this stuff, and I might file a motion to dismiss on part of the charges, the second series of charges where I was already arrested and in handcuffs, which is where I said, shut it down, fuck this shit, we're being arrested. I was already in handcuffs. So I was protesting my arrest, and I would like to get those.
I'm sorry, you're confusing me. Is the first charge
No, the second charge, because they're claiming I said shut it down.
docket or the second docket?
The
Second instance in the first document.
Second
we've been
instance, first
talking about
docket,
today.
okay.
right, so he's claiming I said shut it down before they tapped me on the shoulder, but they didn't have an opportunity to go get me, so they waited. Oh, I can't wait to go to trial and freaking make these dudes look like the lying retards that they are. So let's do it.
If I may, I would just request on Mr. Staples that his options be open. He can either not file a motion to dismiss, or he can file a new one in writing, or he can adopt part or all of the motion that was already submitted to the court. If he makes that decision by August 5th, I think that'll move things along.
All right, and I want to give the state an opportunity to object. We didn't really
Yeah,
address
I mean, if he files it with a new written motion, obviously, I filed objection to what Attorney Stanton had, so I would rely on that, obviously. But if he files something new, obviously, I would want an opportunity to respond.
So if he files anything, we can address it, otherwise we're going to arraign that on August 5th.
One last item, Your Honor, if we could officially dispose of this
Oh, but it's gonna
Holmes case.
pull-
The state moved for an off-cross, and we, of course, have no objection.
They must have checked and figured out, oh yeah, it was an accident. We meant to grab Kelly, not, yeah. They meant to grab Rustin. Yeah, oops. Because they were getting orders. They were following orders as always.
The hearing is still being conducted.
Let's chat outside, and I'll give you some materials that might help.
Okay.
I'll make arrangements for you to get them.
I don't know if anybody got you that motion to dismiss.
I did, yeah, I have it. I haven't even read it.
Okay, you should,
Yeah.
because you might want to pursue some,
I want to go to trial.
well, yeah, understood, but in some ways, winning on a motion to dismiss is superior for your purposes.
I mean, it gets to a civil suit faster, but
Yeah. Among other things. It's a terrible embarrassment for the governor.
All right, first recess in here.
one down, 8 to go.
Yes, you will.
Crazy shit. Come on.
Your silence is agreement for this entire hearing.
Yep.
So listen, guys, we have the police officers.
Guys,
Listen,
Derek,
You threaten me?
It's a joke.
Derek, all of you guys, if you saw me pushed, need
yes.
Yeah.
somebody to collect
I
all
did.
everyone's
Shouldn't put your hands on
email
women.
to one place.
And I'll
then
see
it
what I
needs to
have
go-
on my video too.
And then it needs to go to this.
100%.
state trooper, Okay?
Hope
Is
you like
anybody
getting
willing
silver
to-
bracelets.
Hold on, no. What we need is we need one
Thanks.
person to write their email, compile everyone's who saw it,
So
and
you
then
can't
send
ignore
it
me.
to
Wait
the
till I
trooper.
take the
I have a
stand
volunteer to help
to
you.
testify against all their lies.
Trina's gonna write her email.
Might want to
down.
call an ambulance and get an oxygen tank.
You send your contact information.
We don't need videos. We got eye testimony right here,
Yeah.
buddy.
To this trooper. So your name, your email, and your phone number, okay?
Okay.
Your name, your email, and your phone number. You're gonna send it
Can you
to
text it to me?
Trina. She's gonna
Oh,
put it all in
all right.
one email and send it to the state trooper for us,
All right.
okay?
Just so you know,
Yeah.
some of us
Yeah.
stand on an oath, and we
And-
uphold our Constitution.
And you're lucky, hey,
We don't.
you're lucky I was too far away while you were assaulting her. Because I know how to defend in the third person,
And guess what?
per New Hampshire RSA. Fuck around and find the fuck out.
Did you get the paperwork?
I got the paperwork.
Is that why you're making it?
Yeah, turn your back on us. Public servant.
The ADA stuff too, right?
Disgrace. Absolute disgrace.
You got the ADA stuff too.
What do I don't need proof. I know the ADA. I don't need proof. It's a known thing.
You can just show the trauma from when you were in. You probably have lots of friends.
I have medical records, sure. I can get the medical records where I diagnosed with concussions and whatever, but
Okay, yeah. Invite me if you.
I don't need to. That's the thing. You're just making the claim. They have to respect that. They can't say, well, no, you're not. You have to prove that you have this stuff going on. You know what I mean? Watch my gimbal here. I want to knock it off. Absolute defiance.
Absolute defiant. Very
Yeah,
cool.
absolute defiance. Thanks. What's good, buddy?
You had said during that hearing that the prosecutor was lying about something, at least once. What was
Bunch
it
of
that he
times.
was lying about?
He was lying about me saying, shut it down before they were going to arrest me, right? I didn't say shut it down until I was already in handcuffs. And he was also saying, he was speaking all out of turn. He lied about a lot of stuff. So like I can go back through my video and I would have to use it to jog my memory.
When he claimed that they came up to you and warned you well in advance before they took you into the back, did that happen?
So I did get one warning where I did say like Sununu should know. He should know because they were talking about something and he didn't know. And I said, Snoop, he should know. And that's when the cop came over and said, hey, if you have another outburst, I'll have to arrest you. And then I didn't make a peep after that.
And then they just came back up and grabbed you.
And then they came up and grabbed me after the whole, and they're trying to say I said shut it down at some point before that, even though that's not even in the charges. It's not even in the charges that I said shut it down before, but now he's claiming I said shut it down before. He's all over the place.
Frank, can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
Just to let you know, when you're on there, you said an objection. You represent you.
Right.
Doesn't matter what attorney goes in there to represent you. You have the right to object to whatever the prosecution is saying immediately. And if that judge does not shut it down right there, shut them down.
Right. 100%.
Period. Sorry, people.